Hello everyone, myself Sachin Rathod, working as assistant professor in mechanical engineering department from Walchand Institute of Technology, Solapur. Today we will see the topic of engineering and professionalism part 1 under the subject of professional ethics. The learning outcome of this session is at the end of this session the learner will able to understand the engineering and professionalism. So this is the introduction part of the professionals. The professionals are usually highly qualified individuals who have undergone a significant period of education and the training. So for becoming a professionals, we need go for the basic things through the education. So what are the technical things are required to become the professionals, and for the same things, so what the task we have to perform, that the training you should gone, then and then only we becomes the highly qualified professionals. So it should have the special knowledge or the educations for the particular field in which you become the professions, and the appropriate experience should be theirs. So the professionalisms are, first one is it comes under the category of the ethics, then the accountability comes, then the communications, and the then the competence, then the reliability and the appearance. Amongst all these categories, if you perform the wells, then you become the professionalisms. So the professionalism, so which sectors are comes under the professionalisms? So your engineering sectors, then the doctors, lawyers, architects, the stock brokers, dentists, pharmacists, accountants, teachers, journalists. So all this comes for the professionals. So if you take the case study of the engineers, so for becoming the professions, the engineers should have the extensive training in which sectors he becomes the profession. He possesses the knowledge and the skills that are vital to the publics. The engineers do not have anything like the complete controls over the engineering service, because a license is not required to practice many types of the engineerings. So it is not necessary that to become the professionals you require the license. So the engineers is one of that. But certain cases for the civil engineering, they should have the certain kind of the license for performing the building constructions. So thus the claim by the engineers to be regulated by the ethical standards if they are not purchasing the license. Only the licensed engineers are governed by the compulsory code of ethics. The engineers who works in the large organizations are subjected to authority of managers, and the employers are have limited autonomy. So there are the two types of the professionalism. First one is the business model. So the business models is there for getting the profit. So this is just one figure through which we are getting what is in my business model. So under that we are getting that the profit, then the cost, then the revenue generates. Then next one is the professional models. So this is it's indicating the professional models. So the first one you should have for getting the professional models, you should have the certain kind of the respectful communications with the others. Then the transparency and the honesty should be there. Then confidentiality, then the impartiality and the fairness, and then the next one is the professionalism in the marketing and the advertisement. So these skills should have those who becomes the professional models. Then we will go in the detail. That is the first one is a business model. The business models is nothing but the occupations is a primary oriented toward making the profit. The ultimate aim of the business model is to make the profit. The professional status provides the economic gain. Then the monopoly provides for the high pay. So if you becomes the business, if you're going to prepare the business model, then you should be have the monopoly for getting the higher payment or the high pay by the another person for your the business. The self regulations avoid the government regulations. In the sales or the manufacturing is that the latter seeks profit primary by selling the physical product such as the automobiles or the refrigerators. So we can sell that particular models uh, under the business model, whereas the professional seeks the profit by selling their expertises. So this is a certain things about the professionals seek. So whatever the expertise you are having, that you need to sell under the professionals. So now we will see about the professional models. The professionals are the guardians for the public trust. So everything's that is rounded about the trust. So under the professional models, so you have to secure the public trust first. Implicit unstated agreement exists between the professionals and the society. The society may subsidize trainings of the professionals, so they agree to hold the paramount the safety, health, and welfares of the publics. So that is, they agree to regulate themselves in the accordance with the high standards of the technical competence and the ethical practice, so that they do not take unfair advantages of the public. So this is about the professional models. So the professionals agree to provide the service like for the public well-beings or the promoting public welfares even at the own expenses. They can do them. And we can go for the self-regulation for the professional models are like enforce the competence or enforce the ethical standards. Then we are moving toward the three types of the ethics or the morality. First one is a common morality, second one is a personal morality, and the third one is a professional morality. So we will go in depth. What is in by first? That is a common morality. The common morality is a set of the moral beliefs shared by almost everyone. Means the common morality is possessed by the all the persons by individual things. So there are the three characteristics of the common moralities are there. So first one, the many of the aspects of the common morality are negative, like don't cheat. So according to the some morality, the common morality are designed primarily to protect the individual from the various types of the violence. Then, although the common morality is a primary negative, it negative is nothing but don't do the cheating. It does contain the positive or the aspirational component, such as prevent the killing, or you can go for the prevent the deceit. So like that, the negative things are there, that comes under the common morality, and some positive things are there, that is a positive prospects like help the needy persons or the protect the natural environment. So like that, the multiple things are there that comes under the positive prospects. So common morality is having the negative prospect and the positive prospect, but it should be good for the human beings. The common morality makes the distinctions between the evaluations actions and the evaluations of his intentions. Then the second one, that is a personal morality. The personal ethics or the personal morality is a set of moral beliefs that the person holds by its own. For the most of us, our personal morality beliefs the closely parallel to the prospects of the common morality. So that is based on your the own thinking, how you are thinking about that particular things you want to do. That comes under the personal morality. Then the professional morality. The professional morality is a set of the standards adopted by the professional insofar as they view themselves acting as the professionals. Every professional has its professional morality, like the medicines, law, architecture, pharmacies, and many more. So there are the several important characteristics of the personal ethics. Like first one is that is the professional ethics are usually stated in the formal codes. Like the many engineering societies have the code of ethics they need to follow, such as the American Society of Civil Engineers, that is called as a ASC. And then next one is the professional codes of the ethics of the given professions focuses on the issues that are important in the professions. When the one of the profession relationship or the professional ethics to take the precedence over the personal morality at last ordinary. Then the professional ethics sometimes differs from the personal morality in its degree of restrictions of the personal conduct. For that, the beautiful example is that the engineer Jenny refuses to design the military hardware because she believes the war of the immoral. So in that particular case, the personal morality is greater than the professional morality. Then the second one, that is the civil engineers Mary refuses to participate in the design of the projects that she believes will be contrary to the principles of the sustainable development. So in this case, the professional morality is greater than the personal morality. So she is giving the priority to the professional morality. And the professional ethics, like the ethics generally, it has a negative and the positive dimensions. So like, we should not lie, cheat or the steal. And the second thing is about, we have some general obligations to promote the human being wealth. So for my these presentations, I have taken a reference. This the professional ethics and the human value books. So these are the three my references I have taken. So thank you.